Welcome to the Shop Stuff video channel. In this video we're going to be demonstrating the out-the-box setup of the Casio SE-G1 cash register. Firstly, when you take the machine out of the box, you'll notice there's a few extra bits and pieces included. I'll just quickly run through what these are. You should have your set of mode keys, 2 keys, 1 PGM for the manager and 1 operator key. The PGM key will turn to the programming position and enable you to do refunds and reports. You also have a cash drawer key for locking and unlocking the cash drawer. You have a drawer hook which is used for attaching to the underside of the machine to the counter to stop the machine tipping over when the drawers open if you've got too many coins loaded. You also have a very small starter roll. We do recommend that you order at least 1 additional box of rolls to keep you going. You have a useful quick start guide which is good for covering the basics such as setting the date and time, and for further programming you have the official Casio manual. Before you do anything you need to load 2 AA batteries into the machine. These will protect the memory so that when you set the date and time this is retained by the cash register. These batteries are not included as standard. You remove the printer casing, remove the till roll spool, and then you'll notice in a battery area, remove the white casing and then pop your batteries in. On the till, when the batteries are running low, you'll get the L message display on screen, so you'll know that it's time to change them at that point. Pop the casing back on for now, and then now you're ready to do the basic setup. You power the machine on, you'll very likely get the E10 error message, which basically is telling you that there's no paper loaded, and unless there's any paper loaded the machine won't operate. To change the till roll, you remove the printer casing, gently lift up the platen arm, and then you need to take some 57mm thermal paper and load like so with the shiny side facing down. Close the platen arm over, and then the machine will take up the paper and now expect you to program in the date and time. We turn over here, it's actually got the instructions here of how to type in the date, and we see on the display we've got 6 zeros. So the first thing it's asking for is the day. So today's date is the 26th. Type in 26, and then it's April, so we go 04. If we had made a mistake at any point, there is a C button to clear, providing it's the entry you're on. So on this point I'm going to enter in the year 13, but if I type 2 by mistake instead of 1, I can press the C button to clear that, and then I'm back to 2 flashing zeros. So to finish off typing in the date, I've got 13 for the year, and it will now ask me to enter the time. So for 8:33 in the morning, I'd simply type in 0833. Now as standard, the machine is set up to work in journal mode. Most people tend to prefer it set up in receipt mode. So to set it up in receipt mode, you now turn the key round to the PGM position, press number 1, followed by subtotal, and then press number 1 again, followed by CH. Then when you turn the key back round to reg, you can see that on the bottom of the receipt it has printer receipt mode. So we can now pop the casing back on, feeding the paper through here, and when the casing's back in place you tear the paper off and the till is ready to use in receipt mode. If you did prefer it in journal mode, then you simply don't do that receipt mode bit and load the paper onto the spool. For more information on the Casio SE-G1 cash register, please visit shopstuff.co.uk.